On day one of the trial, a stunning admission. Dzhokhar Tsarnaev's defence attorney immediately conceding that he did participate in the bombings, saying, quote, "It was him." Lawyer Judy Clark admitted she could not sidestep her client's actions, saying, quote, "The crimes were inexcusable, that they were senseless, horribly misguided acts carried out by two brothers." The bombing of the Boston Marathon in April 2013 killed 3 people and injured 260 others. It was the worst terrorist incident on US soil since the September the 11th attacks of 2001. But Tsarnaev's defence shifted the blame to his older brother, Tamerlan, who died in a police shootout in the days after the bombings. The attorney said Dzhokhar was a follower, not a leader, and that he'd been influenced by Tamerlan. But the prosecution argued the defendant was both culpable and capable of the bombings, that he wanted to kill and maim as many people as possible. On several occasions, the prosecution returned to this idea of double identity, saying Tsarnaev had a side to him that he kept hidden, even from his closest friends. Prosecution lawyer William Weinreb arguing this double personality was most evident on the day of the marathon, when Tsarnaev pretended to be a spectator, but he had murder in his heart. Liz Norden's sons were watching the marathon. Both of them lost their right leg.
I want the death penalty. That would be justice for me. For my boys, for myself, for how I feel. What happened to my boys. That would be justice.
With the admission that Tsarnaev was involved, the trial is perhaps now less about his guilt and more about whether he can escape the death penalty. And that seems to be the defence strategy, to paint a picture of a young man led astray by his older brother, to mitigate the prosecution's portrayal of a cold-blooded killer, and in doing so, to try and spare Tsarnaev execution. Nick Harper, CCTV, Boston.